Good morning! I hope that you're doing very, very well. I'll blast my energy out because this video is about how to live with an absolute energetic life. I just went through a program called Enlightened Warrior Training Camp. It was amazing. There were 180 of us putting ourselves to huge challenges and finding great successes in us and things that we never knew we could accomplish. And going to new heights for ourselves and learning so much about ourselves. One of the things that came up constantly, especially because I shared myself with so many people, was that so many people were asking how I was so energetic, so happy, and so freely giving throughout the program. In those moments, I didn't have a lot of time to answer those questions, or there was a lot of movement happening. I couldn't give it very good attention. On my way home on the plane, I was doing Sudoku, which I always love doing on the plane. And then all of a sudden this rush of information came in and I wrote it around the edges of my little Sudoku puzzle. So I picked 7 reasons that are somewhat within the context of that program for energy, for happiness, and for giving. And I'll share those one at a time for the next 3 weeks. So this morning is about how to have tons of energy. Now, I don't always have tons of energy. I can generally choose to if I want to. And when I say energy is always there. And it's really just a matter of where we're focusing it and where we're projecting it and where we're revealing it. And so outwardly, it looked like it had a lot of energy for the whole time, which I did for most of the time. And there was a moment that I was a bit sick and I was tired. And so I just rested for a little bit and refreshed and did some energy healing on myself and went back out. But here's number 1 for how to have just tons of energy. I've lightened my load over the years. All right, if you're carrying a bunch of bricks, then you're weighed down. It's harder to have tons of energy. If you are lighter, and I don't just mean physically lighter because I have a small, slim body, but I mean emotionally, mentally, spiritually lighter. Part of being lighter is having focus. Part of being lighter is shedding the layers that we don't need to hold. And that's what I've been spending a lot of time on just over the years of my life. I've taken time out from life. When I've seen it go off, I've asked the question, how do I rebalance it? And I've done it. I haven't been afraid to completely stop life for long periods of time and spend that time. And I think it's nice that I've spent that time. I don't think everyone needs to spend that much time, because I can just come forward and give you what I learned and cut to the heart of the matter a little bit more easily. But I've gone through counseling. I've gone to trainings like Enlightened Warrior Camp for years now and said, how can I relieve what I'm not holding? How can I grow from that? I lived in a spiritual community for 7 years and spent tons of time meditating, anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours a day on average, meditating, at various times. So taking that time to just be with myself. I've traveled alone, and being with myself helps lighten the load, because we get to see ourselves, we get to appreciate ourselves. We see the other things that we tack on, and we see how, I see anyways, how it's not a part of me. When I go into nature, and that's a great thing to do, I see what I've been wearing that doesn't need to be part of me. It's part of a made-up world. And yes, I've shifted my diet so that my body could operate in a better way and be lighter. I've done energy healing on myself to be lighter. And so what I put out there, you could choose any method you want to make yourself lighter. But just every day even, if you just stop and take a couple deep, full breaths, on every exhale, you're releasing the toxins and the things that you don't need to hold. By doing that more consciously, you become a little lighter. That's the message for me for this morning, is lighten your load. So I'll see you again at 8:45 a.m. tomorrow morning for number 2 of how to live an absolute energetic life. Also, this afternoon at 1 p.m., my friend Chris Burns, who is one of those millennials, you might say is a typical millennial, in the sense of having absolute energy and motivation and wisdom that Ruth shared with a lot of people. And he's been pulling together a lot of geniuses in a lot of different fields and really amazing people and doing these Facebook Live marathons on Saturdays. And I'm going to be speaking on that at 1 p.m. And of course, I'm going to be talking about how healing happens, offering stories from the book, and then offering the information that helps us balance our energy, that helps inspire us, that helps us see what is the best way for myself to live a vibrant, healthy, vital life. To know when something comes up for other people, how do I support that? And I'll integrate what I learned within the Warrior Training Camp, because this isn't just about getting a pronouncement from the doctor and things not needing to go that way. But this is getting any pronouncements from life that may challenge us and saying, does that really have to be the truth? Is there more to this world and more to life than what is actually being spoken and telling me? And you're in your own mind. You don't have to listen to your own mind. You can go beyond that too. So, many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.